Chapter 2, called The Bishop of Battle, features a young Emilio Estevez strutting his stuff through the city with his nerdy little pal. They make a beeline for the arcade, and straight away attract the attention of everybody in there. It's almost like JJ, played by Emilio Estevez, has a reputation or something. He strikes up conversation with a gamer in a hairnet, and they decide to go head-to-head in a game for money. His four-eyed friend tries to talk him out of it, but JJ doesn't listen, and the wager is set. At first, JJ is piss-poor at the game, and Mr. Hairnet gets cocky as he starts to fill his pockets with easy winnings. But despite JJ's shaky beginnings, he wants to raise the stakes, and really put his money where his mouth is. Hairnet asks his friend with the wonky cigar and walking stick if he can increase his budget, and after JJ's abysmal display, they accept, assuming it will be an absolute cakewalk. But little do the Bandana Squad know, JJ is a master hustler, and after letting his opponent win for a couple of rounds, proceeds to wipe the floor with him. Needless to say, the Latino lineup aren't too pleased with JJ's little scam, and after they cotton on to his charlatan bullshit, chase him out the arcade. What a naughty boy. Next on JJ's circuit is the game O Rama, and in particular, a game called The Bishop of Battle. JJ is a whiz at every game he plays, but this is the only one that has stumped him. He is obsessed with reaching the elusive level 13, which has apparently only ever been reached twice before, and is prepared to rob, lie, and steal his own body weight in quarters until he finally beats it. He lucks out at level 12, and is eager to carry on playing, but the arcade owner pulls the plug, and sends him packing. That night, JJ breaks into the arcade, and tells himself tonight is the night that he will finally bag his white whale, level 13 on the Bishop of Battle. He breezes through level 12, but before he can crack open a cold one and celebrate, the game sets on fire and falls to bits. Shoddy workmanship if ever I saw it. JJ is then zapped by a mysterious blue light, and quickly realizes that level 13 does exist, but not as he expected. The targets come to life, and fly around the arcade, as he plays out the game before his very eyes. A few stray shots start to trash the other games in the arcade, and once the Bishop of Battle machine miraculously fixes itself, he freaks out and pegs it into the car park. However, the Bishop isn't done with JJ, and like an enormous vector Zordon, consumes him. Now JJ is a permanent fixture of the game, trapped within its screen as a playable character. His addiction finally gets the better of him, and he pays the ultimate price. And that's Chapter 2 in a nutshell. Next we have Chapter 2, The Bishop of Battle. This one is pretty strange, and I'm not sure it really hit the mark for me. Emilio Estevez gives a decent performance, but yet again, he's not that likable, and it is very difficult to sympathize with his rebellious teen angst. Much like Chapter 1, this short dealt with themes of addiction, and it was fresh to see it portrayed in a different way. Rumor has it the computer game sequences, that were created on an ACS 1200, were so expensive to produce, that it nearly bankrupted the entire movie. I'm sure these 80s graphics knocked people's socks off in '83, but nowadays they just look dated and primitive.